Hello everyone, big welcome to our second Find Your Voice session, and hello to those of you not with us right now. We've got some people with us live, so there might be some questions jumping in, but also a big welcome if you're catching up in your own time, in your own location. So I'm just going to invite you to just wake up, have a little stretch in a way that is comfortable for you. Really listening to your body. It's, 20 past 9 in the morning with me, and just feeling into your body in different kinds of directions. So listening to your own body, having a little gentle, very, very gentle. You don't have to do what I'm doing either, but I feel like I need to stretch a bit like that. Haven't done that today. That's when I do that and start getting warm immediately. Fantastic. And we're just going to start off now. You can either be seated, can't speak either, or standing. I'm going to stand because I feel a bit freer like that. But if you're sitting, that's wonderful as well. You could even be lying. And however you are, we're just going to focus on our weight being evenly distributed. So if it's between your 2 feet, really feeling the whole of the soles of your feet in connection with the ground. So don't forget about your toes as well. You might want to have a little scrunch up of them. If you're sitting, feeling that your weight is evenly distributed between your sit bones. However you are, having a little wriggle around, maybe a little bounce as well. That can be quite a nice way of just feeling your weight going down through the soles of your feet or through your sit bones into the ground. And observing our breath. And if you can, breathing through your nose. We get a far more efficient oxygen and gas exchanges when we breathe through our noses than through our mouths. And just observing how your breath is feeling and where in your body you're feeling movement as you inhale and as you exhale. You might want to close your eyes just to focus on those sensations. And we're just going to now do a little bit of coordination of breath and movement. So I'm going to do some gentle shoulder rolls, going backwards. If that works for you, don't worry if it doesn't. They can be big or they can be small. And we're going to inhale as our shoulders come up and exhale as they come down. Inhaling, shoulders up, exhaling down, inhaling up, exhaling down. We're going to change direction. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Making these circles as big or as small as your body feels as though it needs right now. Wonderful. We're now going to do one shoulder going backwards and the other one going forwards. And with our breath, we're going to inhale as one goes backwards, exhale as the other one comes forwards. Inhale back, exhale forwards, inhale back, exhale forwards. We're going to change direction. Inhale back, exhale forwards. Inhale back, exhale forwards. Inhale back, exhale forwards. Inhale back and exhale forwards. We're going to inhale, lift your shoulders up, little top up breath, and just let it all go. With a big sigh. We're going to do that again. So inhaling, shoulders coming up, little top up inhalation, and just let it all go. If you want to shake out, please, please do. We'll do that one more time. Inhaling. Little top up inhalation. Let your jaw go, let your arms flop. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We're now going to do that, but kind of the other way round. So we're going to inhale. Hang on. Now we're going to exhale. And as we're exhaling, lifting our shoulders up, and you're going to drop your shoulders and inhale at the same time. And exhale, lifting our shoulders up. So it kind of feels all the wrong way around. It's designed to be like that. You're going to drop and release and inhale. Exhaling, shoulders coming up through your exhalation. Drop your shoulders, inhale. And exhaling. Shoulders coming up. This time we're going to drop our shoulders, inhale, and look really shocked. Wonderful. Exhaling. And drop again, look really shocked. Excellent. One last time, really releasing your belly on that drop for that inhalation. And just exhale. So hopefully what we were doing there, that can be just a little route in to as we're inhaling. So we're exhaling, getting rid of our air, getting rid, and we drop and allow that expansion, allow that splat breath. Singers, please lose abdominal tension. So that's a little exercise to get into that, which if you're having trouble, just take your time, repeat it a few times. We're just going to do a little bit of breathing and stretching into our necks. So with our exhalation, letting your chin drop to your chest and stay there. Inhale. Exhale, stay there. If your chin can drop a little bit more, wonderful. Don't worry if it can't. And then coming back to the middle on an inhalation. Exhaling, looking over your right shoulder. Just your head, trying to keep your shoulders and hips facing forward. Stay there. Inhale. Exhale, look further behind you, only if you can, only if your body wants to. And come back to the middle on an inhalation. Exhaling, looking over your left shoulder. And stay there. Inhale. Look a bit further behind you if your body wants to. And come back to the middle on an inhalation. Exhaling, looking up, lips together. Nice little stretch here. Stay there. Inhale. Exhale. And come back to the middle on an inhalation. Really feeling that spine extended, chin tucked in a little bit. Exhale. Inhaling, and through our next exhalation, really trying to elongate up your spine, growing taller and taller. Release your belly, inhale. Exhale, growing taller and taller, checking your knees are nice and loose. Release your belly, inhale. One last time. Lovely, long, tall spine, shoulders nice and loose and free. And then just back to your natural breath, and we'll just have a little shake out, raising our energy levels a little bit. If there's any other bits of your body that feel like they need a wiggle, whether it's your back, whether it's your knees, wherever, now's the time to have a good feel around into your body, listening to your body. So we're going to do a humming bee breath now, which is taken from yoga. It's called Brahmari. And from a singing point of view, this does many things, which is really, really great. I'll just talk you through actually how it works. So we'll exhale all together and we'll inhale and then close our eyes, block your ears by pressing down on these little flaps here to block your ears. Elbows up so you're nice and open across here. And then you just hold a low hum for as long as is comfortable for you, and we'll repeat it 3 times. So that's what it is. What it does quite a few things. So it's really, really fantastic for calming us down. So the long exhalation and the short inhalation really calms down our nervous system, activates our parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and digest. So it's wonderful for all of us to just feel a bit calmer in our bodies and just where we are. So it's great for singers in any kind of context. It also, because of the vibrations and the noise in our heads, we can hear ourselves because our ears are blocked really, really a lot. And it's wonderful for just calming the mind. There's no space really for thoughts, which is rather wonderful. And then from a vocal point of view, we're just humming and you can really feel a lot of resonance. So it's a very, very gentle way of getting the voice going. And we're going to do it a few times and we're going to develop it and explore it a little bit now. So, and also just observe what we notice. There's no right or wrong. So I'm going to invite you to exhale. Get rid of all your air, really, really get rid. Release your belly, inhale. Close your eyes, block your ears and do a long hum 3 times. Let's go. And when you've finished, staying with the sensations. I don't know if you've finished or not, or if you can even hear me. So just observing how that felt in your body, and especially in our skull, which really, really resonates and is a really, really important resonator when we sing. So, you know, like the body of an instrument, the body of a guitar, or, you know, any kind of instrument, our skulls in particular are really, really important resonators. So that's a really lovely exercise for kind of developing that awareness. We're going to repeat it, and this time we're not going to block our ears. And what I'd like you to do as you are doing it is to explore moving your tongue into different parts of your mouth. So don't do it too quickly. So I would do it quite slowly, perhaps trying it, having your tongue up like that, up on the roof of your mouth. Try moving it down as well, and try moving it to the sides, just observing how that changes the sensation and the sensation of resonance. And what I would like you to do is really try and find an optimal position with your tongue to have kind of maximum resonance. And by that, by maximum resonance, I mean, so you really, really feel as though the sound is very freely filling your whole head, your whole skull. So we're going to do the same thing with the exhaling first. Inhale, close your eyes, but this time we'll keep our ears unblocked. So we'll exhale. Release your belly, inhale. Close your eyes 3 times again, moving your tongue. Again, staying with the sensations. And this is a really, really lovely exercise to explore resonance. So with our voices, we can actually direct our resonance consciously. So we can go, do you know what? I would like my sound to be kind of brighter, and in which case you would direct your resonance forwards in your face, which will give a kind of brighter sound. Similarly, you might want to take it backwards. You might want to explore different sideways resonances depending on how it feels for you. There's no right or wrong, and there are a million different ways of using our voices, so it's just a really fun way of exploring that. And I don't know if you can hear my voice. Anyway, just having done that little exploration, my voice already feels a little bit freer, a little bit more warmed up. So it's a great little warm up as well. So we're going to move on, and we're now going to do some just little fricative rhythms, voiced fricatives. So we're going to take a buzzy V sound. I don't know how well this will come across. In fact, let me just make sure my original sound for musicians is on. There you go. So I would like you just to take, we'll take a beat. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Just, there's my beat. And with a making up your own little rhythm with a buzzy V sound. Just keeping it going. And observing again how, hopefully, you're feeling that your muscles are getting engaged. So these are great for connecting our abdominal muscles, our breath, and our voices, and a really, really healthy way of getting our vocal folds to vibrate really evenly. So keep it going, just keep it going, breathing whenever you need to. Really working on getting rid of your air and releasing on your inhalation, releasing your belly on your inhalation. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So we're going to switch now to a buzzy Z, a buzzy Z sound. So these are all SOVT exercises. They're really great for the voice, great for warming up, great for cooling down, great for any kind of vocal rehabilitation as well. So observing your voice. And if you want to change the pitch at all, please feel very welcome to. You don't have to stay low. Fantastic. And we're going to move on. The last sound we're going to use is a zh sound. So a kind of voiced sh, sh sound, but adding our voice to it. This one uses lots of air, which is great. So we're using up our air, releasing our bellies for a lovely deep inhalation. Let's go. And zh, zh, Wonderful, wonderful. So really, really lovely exercise to use. You can do it very freely like that, or you can use particular melodies, or you can get people to just make up their own thing. What's nice about the rhythmic thing is that you'd start to really feel the abdominal muscles working, which is exactly what we want to be feeling. So we're now going to take another sound, sirening it's called, which is an NG sound. So if you say sing, and use that NG sound to slide up and down. So we'll do it again. Sing. Sirening. Sometimes this can be a bit of a hard sound to find, so just have a little explore yourself. And something that I really like to do is to, as I'm doing it, get into my jaw and check that it's nice and loose. You can also check your tongue is nice and loose. Because actually your voice doesn't need all of this stuff to hold on a sound. So very, very healthy way of getting into that. And we're now going to move on to just some vowel sounds, changing vowels. And we're going to go from an E, A, and we're going to change from those vowels without moving our jaws, just by moving our tongues. So we're going to do it again. Just say with me, E, A. Yeah, good, good, good. We're going to add a few notes to it. So we're going to go like this. We'll go E, A. Okay, and then we'll repeat that. I'll play the piano for us and we'll take it up as we go. So yeah, really trying to find a nice free position for our jaws, really working our tongues to change these vowels. Off we go. E, A. And again. E, A. Nice and lightly. E, A. Good, good. And just to point out with this, I don't know if you notice, I'm lifting my eyebrows, which often people might say smile or look happily surprised, because if we lift here, it all connects with our tissues inside and inside our mouths and at the back of our throats, because ideally when we're singing we want to have a lifted soft palate. So lifting here helps with that, which means that our larynx, which moves up as we sing higher and down as we sing down, it just gives it more space to move and more space for kind of full resonance of the sound. So we're going to do it again. Nice happy eyebrows. And E, A, E, A, E, A. So we're kind of moving into our higher register, which you might be feeling, ooh, I'm singing high. That's a bit scary. That feels a bit much. A few things we can do, a few little strategies we can do. So often, first of all, tension creeps in because we're there going, and we go, oh, and constrict, which is the worst thing, which is absolutely what we don't want to do. So introducing a bit of movement can be really, really helpful. Some kind of counter movement. I actually quite like this one, bending my knees and, imagining you're pushing up some weights, but in the opposite direction. Hang on, is that right? What are we doing? Yes. So I'm bending my knees, lifting my arms up as I do it. And this does a few things. So first of all, it means that it makes it very, very difficult to introduce any tension. Similarly, when we bend our knees, it actually straightens out our lower spine. And the importance of that is, our larynx is sitting here in the top bit of our spine. If we have anything going on with our lower spine, it will affect our upper spine, which will affect our larynx's freedom to move, which as we're going up higher, it needs to move up higher in our necks. So there's that. This does a similar thing. If your arms are straight up, it's really, really hard to have any unnecessary tension, and it or be bent in any kind of way. There's just not the space. So again, this really helps our spinal alignment. Also mentally, I mean, if I'm thinking about my knees going down, my arms going up, I'm having to think quite a lot, which means I can't necessarily think, oh, that's high and I can't do that, for example. So we're going to carry on. Nice smiling eyebrows. I know I'm asking you to think about a lot. I'm going to play along. 2, off we go. Keep going. We're going to leave that there. So we've kind of moved into our upper range before doing our lower range. And I really feel, I mean, again, there's no concrete right or wrong with this. Personally, I feel, in my experience, it's easier to work the upper range first and it's like you're sort of opening up a little portal to that, waking that up before moving into our lower range. Our voices, where we talk, is often in our sort of lower vocal gear. So we're often quite comfortable there. So just to get into our lower range, we're just going to have a little groan. Oh. This really supports our larynx to drop down. Having a groan and letting your jaw go really, really helps, again, creating that space. You know, this is a bit like an organ pipe. So our larynx moves down as our pitch goes down. And when I let my jaw really hang, it helps create just more space and relaxation for that larynx to drop down. So we're going to move on and have a look at a song that I started talking about last week and we ran out of time. So I want to do the song Take Me Home, Country Roads. So I will share my screen. I've got the lyrics up. Hang on one second. And I will sing you a line and sing it back. There we go. And yeah, I'll do it like this. So I'm on one side and the lyrics are on the other. And there we go. Hopefully you can see that. So I'll sing you a line, you sing it back. Yeah, we'll start with the, do you know what? We're going to go straight into the chorus for time. So here's our chorus. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. Just say that. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country roads. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country roads. So I'll sing a line, you sing it back. Hopefully you're familiar with it. Don't worry if you're not. So we've got country roads, take me home. Sing it back. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. Your turn. To the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. So we'll now do the whole of the first line. We'll repeat it. Do sing along twice if you know it already. So we'll do the first line twice through. If you're not sure of it, listen the first time round and then repeat. Off we go. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. We'll repeat. Off we go. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. Then we've got West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, repeat. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, whole thing. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. Excellent, excellent. So I chose this song quite carefully. So we have lots of long notes at the ends of our phrases. Country roads, take me home to the place. So we're going to have a go at breathing like that. So breathing, so doing country roads, take me home in one breath. And then again, to the place I belong. So we're really going to be quite conscious about where we're breathing. We're going to have a go at that and see how it feels. And again, if we do some kind of expansive movement, it can be quite helpful in terms of maintaining our breath in that kind of way. So off we go. Country roads, take me home. Breathe. To the place I belong. So it's the first time we've done that. Don't worry at all if it didn't work for you. It didn't work very well for me. My breath in between take me home and to the place I belong was not very good. So we've got our country roads, take me home to the place. We've got a whole beat there where we can actually give ourselves the time and the space to breathe. So we're going to have a go at doing that one more time. Off we go. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. How did that feel for you? So what we're trying to do here with our breath is really breathe nice and low and have that nice quick expansion in our lower belly, really, really nice and low, which is how we want to breathe when we're singing. So we're going to do it just one more time. Another nice tip can be to just put your hand on your lower belly, below your belly button, to remind you, it's a physical reminder to breathe there, to breathe nice and low. And really all you need to do is just release your belly. And it happens by itself, really. So one more time. Off we go. Country roads, take me home. Release. To the place I belong. Continue. West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Release. Take me home, country roads. Release. So I don't know how that felt. We're going to just do exactly the same thing again, and I'll play this time. Off we country country roads take me home. Release to the place I belong. Release West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Release, take me home. Country roads. Release. So our breath is getting into a little rhythm. It's getting into a little cycle, a regular cycle with this song, which is really, really nice and helping us to sustain those long notes. That might not work for you. That might not work for you and your body, and that's absolutely fine. But you might find that whatever you do breath-wise, it's very useful for our bodies to try and find a pattern, a regular pattern that works for us. Musically, you could also go, country roads, breathe, take me home, breathe, to the place, breathe, I belong, breathe. Sounds a bit choppy to me, but if you need to do that, that's absolutely fine. There's no rights or wrongs at all. It's your body, it's your voice. So we're just going to do it one last time to finish. And this time I would like you to just think about, so we've got our tune, country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. So the pitch goes up, and often with the pitch, the kind of musical intensity goes up as well. And then with this one, it comes down, the pitch comes down. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. So we're just going to have a go at doing that, building up to wherever you feel is the peak, and then calming down again, still with the same breathing or whatever breathing is working for you. Off we go. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. Excellent, excellent. So my breathing went all wrong there. Not wrong, but didn't do that because I was really aiming for the West Virginia. So in fact, musically, I wanted to change what I was doing breath-wise to the place I belong, West Virginia, mountain. That's musically what I wanted to do. So that's where I would focus my attention now in terms of working out where I'm breathing. And knowing that for yourself, getting used to that is just really, really helpful in terms of being able to sing healthily and effectively and do what you want to do with your voice and do what you want to do with the song, which really is what it's all about. We are out of time, so I'm going to stop the recording. Thanks so much. Any questions, please feel free to contact me, reroutledge@gmail.com. And this session is going to be running weekly on a Tuesday. Find your voice, and I'm going to run it in little 6-week chunks at £30. So yeah, please do email me for all those details, reroutledge@gmail.com. Have a wonderful day.